Were these people when the doctor gave you 6 months to live or said you had a major issue in your physical body? Were these people when your best friend turned their back on you? Father, help me. Were these people when you had thoughts of suicide and thoughts of murder and thoughts of backsliding, but every day you thought about backsliding, the Lord said, drinks on the house. Y'all ain't talking to me. He said that every time your spirit gets low, y'all ain't talking to me, bring your emptiness before God and I'll fill it until you don't run out anytime soon. Lord, did they really run out of wine? Y'all don't want me to preach. The Lord said no, they ran out of joy. Y'all ain't talking to me. And when you're in your midnight hours and things are not going as you desire them to go, you need to tell God, crack that bottle. Y'all ain't talking to me. And I know you only gonna give me water, but about time it hits the back of my taste buds, it's gonna be joy for the rest. Weeping may, yeah, endure for a night, but joy is coming in the morning. I remember when I used to hang out on the block of 267 Osborne Street, between Blake and Rockaway, apartment 6F, and then East 163rd, 583, apartment 5A. Every now and then when we would drink with our boys, back then we weren't as bougie as y'all. We loved each other enough to share the same bottle. They said, bring it over here. Y'all are quiet. And we took it to the head. Y'all are not quiet. And when one of our homies died, we would go down to the store and get a Coke 45 more liquor. And we would bring it over the casket. And this is from my homie. Y'all still ain't talking to me. It wasn't about the beer. It was about we loved each other enough to put our lips on the same bottle. Y'all are mighty quiet here. And you've got to love God enough to give him a part of you that nobody else understands. Y'all are mighty quiet. Was one of the disciples of Jesus. See, the preachers ain't talking, but y'all know that salvation does not start till he dies and gets up on the third day. So Peter, James, John, Bartholomew, Thomas of Didymus, Simeon, and all the boys, they were disciples but not saved. Y'all ain't talking to me, because he had not died yet. So if I was Peter from the block and my Lord died on Good Friday, I'd have got a 40. Y'all ain't talking to me. And I'd have been like, this is for my homie. I would show forth that we were not just a God and a servant, but we were close enough that I drank everything that came from his mouth. Is there anybody here that believes that everything that God told you, he's about to bring it to pass? The devil killed you last year, but the reason why you're still alive is God walked by your grave and did a little tip and said, this is for my homie. Y'all don't want me to preach here. And this year you ought to show the devil that